Good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? Well, I hope. Well, I haven't done a video for the chainsaws for quite a while. Hope to change that a lot this year now. There's so many saws to catch up with and show people, and so many interesting projects have come along. Also, I have probably 50 or 60 project saws completely untouched which need to be sold, so I'm going to endeavour, if I can, time permitting, I'm going to get those listed, maybe half a dozen a week or more or less, depending upon what I can actually do. So the first thing I'm going to show tonight, already sold, Jason, shout out Jace. Any of you eagle-eyed people will probably recognise this, the Mini XL footprint, and these are beautiful little saws, absolutely gorgeous little saws. So, Homelite Textron, tiny manufacturing window for this version, available in both the blue and the red. This is the, I'd probably say the more desirable of the two, which is the auto, and has the manual oiler, slightly bigger engine as well. So these run a, what do these run? I have to think about that for a second. I have to think about that. When were these made? These were made, yeah, these were made tiny run. 1970, 1971, 72, 73, between the auto and the non-automatic oiler in blue, and yeah, that's right. So the non-auto oiler ran a, what did they run? I think they ran a 36cc engine, and these run a 38mm piston. That's right, these are a 38, are they 38, not 32, I'm thinking of another maker. They're a 38, 33, or 38 just over, 38 3.3, convert that back into the English, and they're just a nominal 38cc engine, and they are beautifully engineered. It's such a shame they had such a small window of manufacture. All mag alloy, gorgeous construction, obviously non-AV, although for those of the initiated of you out there, I say they're non-AV, but if you strip these down, you'll find that on the handle at the bottom, it looks like it's a rigid mount. They actually have the tiniest rubber shouldered bushes which sit in and give a miniature amount of cushioning. Obviously nothing at the back, but she's got the original solid nose bar, and whenever you put the throttle lock on, you'd almost think there was something wrong with the engine. I mean, just nothing. But they're one of these spectacular designs from Homelite, which the throttle lock has got an individual lever which actuates a decompression valve on the side of the cylinder. So you take the throttle lock off, and so for a 38cc engine, has great compression, really great compression. So I know that obviously there's been no video for this, Jason, and I've got the priming bottle outside. The guide bar's not been off the saw, the carburetor's not been off, exhaust is not, it's just untouched. Absolutely, as you see it, just a work of art. Absolutely beautiful. So, and all I did was take off the spark plug, and then she's just been hanging on display like that. But I'm going to prime it. I mean, I know you'll believe me when I say it fires, but it was more to show the engine tone and how tiny soft the sound is with the decompression valve on. It's really interesting. If she fires, I mean, she's not been kill switch, so we'll do that, and so you'll see the force I put on, huh? Do you hear that? It's so tiny. That's how she sounds, and that's with the decompression running, and then of course when she gets warm, take the decompression off, and then okay, so there she is. Tank weight hasn't been looked at, nothing, just absolutely nothing. So I hope you love the saw. It's just from my mind, it's a work of art. It's very similar in build construction to the, you'll know this because you have a few of them, had a few from me, the two top fills on top. And of course it will remind you instantly of the little Echo 302s. I mean the CS 302 and the 302S. Yep, simply beautiful. So I will get this one posted out tomorrow for you. Hope you love the saw. Now then, on to some interesting project saws. I know this will be popular for someone. Again, this one's just been hanging up for me, and it was always one I was just planning to work on, but I've done nothing to it. Again, fly was not been off it. Haven't taken off the carburetor, haven't taken off the cylinder, haven't taken off the clutch. Nothing's been done. Nothing. And when she arrived in, she's immaculate. Came from a really nice guy. Just low compression. Has an excellent spark, but cosmetically absolutely beautiful. Nice bar and chain. I think it's a, what is that? That's 16. I think it's a 16 or is that a 17-inch bar? Should have measured. What's that one there? That's a 14, I think. That's a. Okay, so she looks like she's a 17 nominal bar. It's the model with the decompression valve. So these really interesting engine actually. The 55 is beautifully built. These are on a 46mm piston with a 32mm stroke, and so they call them a 55, but actually they displace 53 cc's. But beautifully built, real powerful saw as well. And interesting, you get some really nice aftermarket kits for this saw. These started life in approximately 1990, circa 1990, and yeah, excellent AV, everything's tight, excellent handle wrap, excellent chain, brakes working. So there she is, absolutely gorgeous looking saw. Yeah, just been hung up for me. Absolutely beautiful. That's the Husqvarna 55. Really interesting project saw, and straightforward as well. Sparking, all complete, just needs, as far as I know, it's all complete. All the fasteners look complete as well. Right, this next saw is really going to appeal to a lot of people. Husqvarna, really late saw, too late for me, really. Well, just not my thing. Comes with a, I think these are about a 50 or 60 page colour workshop manual. So this saw is a Husqvarna 445 X-Torque. Yeah, 2013. Has a really nice bar and chain, 14-inch bar, nominal, might be 15 in fact. Haven't measured, 14, 15. Excellent chain, smooth running, chain brake, yes, excellent. Filler caps, no brakes anywhere, and came from a lovely guy and has a slight running issue. Okay, saw untouched, fly was not off, haven't taken the engine to pieces, haven't taken off the exhaust, haven't taken off the clutch, untouched. So this is how she runs. So starts completely primer bulb, better give that a prime. How many does it say? I think it's 6. 4, 5, 6. Hello. There. There. Okay, so she's hunts very, very slightly. That's it. Sometimes I think he said that when this engine is just left, in fact we'll try her again actually and see if we can replicate the problem. When she's left, top end, ferocious engines. I think these top out offload at 13,000 RPM, so real ferocious screamer of an engine. So these run, what are these? They're a slight change from Husqvarna. These run, I think these are a 42mm piston and a 33mm stroke, and they push out, they call them a 445. I think they're just under 46 cc's, I think. And excellent chain brake, mag alloy cover, the badges are beautiful, really nicely as well. This one has the quick release adjuster on the side, which is really nice, little thumb adjuster for tensioning, no brakes anywhere on the saw, just beautiful. So we'll leave her idling for a little bit, uses the snap clip closures on the top, and this one's a 2013. So we'll leave her idling. We'll see if we can replicate this problem. There we go, that's exactly what she does. So as she's so clean at the top end and just is getting slightly heavier lower down, I can't imagine it's anything really more than just going through the fueling side of the engine, but again, she's completely untouched. Do that. So if you come onto the throttle quick, she's instant up, instant down, instant. It's just if she's left idling for a bit, you'll just see she gets a little heavy and just not fueling right low down. So whether or not that needs the, I don't think, well, it could be an air leak, but just, it must be, if it is, it's very, very small. I think the favourite would be that these use, what carburetors do these use? One of the EL ones, I think, was the double Venturi. I think they're double Venturi. So probably needs a service. Fuel filter, undoubtedly. Carburetor kit, probably. And then tuning. I think these are splined needles with a, so instead of having a conventional flathead, these have a require the spline adjusting tool for the needles. I don't know if they're locked. They might be. Some of them you'll know if you've used any of the spline tools. There's some rotational locks on there which will prohibit them being adjusted incorrectly. But really nice with the workshop manual. There she is then. That's the gorgeous 445. So hopefully AV mounts excellent. Very, very similar looking to the 365. Just, yeah, beautiful, beautiful saw. Let me show her restarting again. I said a bit fast. Oiler's working immaculately. Okay guys, so hopefully that's an amazing project saw for somebody as well. Just wants looking at, going through, but what a beautiful, beautiful machine. That's the gorgeous 445. Guys, hope that's enjoyable. This next week I'll try to get on at least 10 more of the project saws. Take care guys, bye for now.